Most of us don't think about all the things that we surround ourselves with, but they shape us more than we realize. I'm about to move, and so this background that I've had for the last 5 years or so is about to disappear. Before it does, I wanted to take a moment to share a little bit about these objects and why they matter to me. As you watch, I want you to consider the objects that you keep near you. Not everything in life is about pure productivity. What you keep around you, what you see every day, matters. It's part of what influences you on a day-to-day basis. And it says something about the season of life that you're in. This is an opportunity to think about that. The first thing I want to share with you is this piece of art I got from my mom. It says, "With Torah and love, you can change the world." For those of you who are subscribed to my email list, it's called With Torah and Love. I believe in this message that with love, real, profound, meaningful, challenging love, we can really make a difference in life. And as a Jew, Torah infuses the whole universe. There is a midrash that teaches that the Torah is the blueprint from which the universe was created. By engaging deeply in reality and with love and with inspiration, I think we can make a real difference in life. And this piece of art reminds me that it's possible. The next object I want to show you is this beanie baby, I guess, maybe, this small red cow, or known as the red heifer. For my bar mitzvah, we read Parshat Chukat, which was all about the sacrifice of the red heifer as a way of creating tshuva. I keep this nearby for a variety of reasons. One is to remember these powerful spiritual moments that were part of my upbringing, but also to remember that there are ways in which life repeats itself and creates opportunities for us to be inspired. And by keeping this around, I remember the person I was and how much I've grown and special memories with people I care about. And so I keep this nearby as well. My third object is this Oregon mug. I went to University of Oregon, and my Jewish journey that I had there, the Jewish journey that I experienced there, was incredibly impactful in my life and who I am today. Part of my core story of why I care about Jewish learning so much happened at Oregon. And so when I keep this mug, and I usually keep my red heifer in it, I remember that moment, how it changed me, my inspiring experiences that keep me moving forward. And so I keep this mug around to remind myself that that stuff mattered, and it continues to matter. I have this small bowl, which you can see inside was broken, and I glued together and painted with gold paint. It's a form of kintsugi, a Japanese tradition. I am in a group of wonderful colleagues, and we did this as an activity. And I particularly love this piece, not just for the art, which is that life is broken and it's beautiful, and that we all put ourselves together in our own unique ways, but as a reminder that there are colleagues who are going through similar experiences as you, friends, family, colleagues, and that holding them close is a reminder that we're never alone, that we have people who care about us, who are going through similar things, and that we should reach out to them, ask for help, stay connected to them, and that it matters. So I keep this nearby to remind me of that. I keep this lithograph of the Kotel. It was made by one of my teachers, Rabbi Matt Berkowitz, and he made this lithograph. It even says "To Jeremy" on it, and it reminds me of the relationships we make along the way that people make impact on us in ways that we don't quite know, but also to remember that for Jews, our heart is in Jerusalem, that our spiritual center is there in so many deep ways. And by continuing to keep myself grounded in the ancient history of my people and the relationships we have in the present, reminds me that Judaism folds itself through time and space. I got this from him in Jerusalem, and so it reminds me of that time as well. I want to share this nameplate that was made by one of my classmates in rabbinical school. Has my English name in Hebrew. It says Harav Jeremy Markiz in Hebrew. but he made these nameplates for all of us in our class. And I like keeping this around because, first of all, it's beautiful workmanship, but also it reminds me of the transformation we went through together and the special experience that those 5 years of rabbinical school were. And I carry their wisdom and those relationships with me to this day. And it inspires me. And so I keep this nearby to remember that journey we went on and the incredible thing that we accomplished together, which was ordination and smicha and becoming rabbis together. And the last thing I keep that I'll share today is my first book, A Better World is Possible. It's a collection of meditations that I published. And I keep it nearby to remind myself of the hard work that it takes to accomplish things and to remind myself of the message itself that a better world is possible. And I think all of that really matters to keep ourselves grounded in the optimism, the intentionality that we can have about the way we want to make the world a better place. And those objects are, and the books that are here, things I care about that I like to read often, books from my childhood, these are the things that make my background, both in the literal sense that there are things behind me, but also in a metaphorical sense that these are part of my history. These are part of my personal background and the journey that I've been on. And they inform the kind of person I want to be in the future I'm going to have. And so that's a little bit about my background. Thanks for watching.